Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and this is the June 2018 update video to correspond with the posted update on the website. This month will be a fairly normal month for channel releases, but a few projects are going to be starting behind the scenes, and my release schedule will begin to change as the current series come to an end. If you're interested in jumping to a specific piece of information, I will be including timestamps in the description of the video, as well as in a pinned comment below. As far as the 2% of you watching this on a television, good luck. The graphic should tell you what order we're looking at things and the rough time that you can fast forward to on the video to actually see it. But anyway, let's start with the longest term thing, the annual project I'm doing called Vita Gaming. This year it was strictly a challenge of covering 30 games in 30 days as a proof of concept, and I'd like to expand it further in 2019, which will require a bit of early notice, which is what this is for, and to give an opportunity for creators to participate. If you'd like to see your favorite YouTuber try it out, be sure to give them a poke with a link to this video or a link to the Discord or the page on the website, just something to get them the information that they need to actually do it. But for Vita Gaming 2019, participants will be able to choose between the challenge for the year or just to do the standard 30 games, 30 days Vita Gaming event thing. So the only real difference will be how prominently they will show up on the video descriptions and the archives on the website. The challenge for 2019 has already been determined by a little bit of discussion, and it's called Sequelitis. It's kind of a nod to a miniseries Ego Raptor did by the same name. I think it had like 3 episodes. But the rules for the theme can be found on the website or in the special chat on the Discord specifically for Vita Gaming 2019, and you can request access to post in that channel by responding to a news thing. It's on there, but while it's not required, I would actually like to be told if you do plan to participate, even if you're not a participant in the Discord or on the website or anything like that. That way I can add you to the list and be sure to include you in the descriptions and the archives. So yeah, I would like to hear about it. Now, as far as what else is going on in the background, I'm working on a few projects for side channels, one of which I won't go into much detail on. It's basically a year-long project that I'm trying to start on for the 3rd time now. So yeah, I'm starting on it today as of the release of this video. I'm actually recording this slightly ahead of that. But anyway, the other project being more of a multi-pronged endeavor to write actual proper guides. I'm still up in the air as to whether to release these under the Alzorath brand on this channel or to keep the content here laid back, relaxed, while doing the more hardcore get good content on a separate channel. For the time being, only that second project will have anything related to it on the website. It's not actually releasing videos yet, but it's going to just be in the form of notes I'm taking for the first series of guides I'm writing, which I have 2 publicly announced ones, which is Tactics Ogre? Ooh, that's nasty. But anyway, Tactics Ogre for the PlayStation 1 and Lost Sphere for the PC, with the other 2 games currently potentially on the burner being a classic NES game and another PC title, but I haven't done enough research into them to know for sure whether I actually want to commit to doing them in the long term. And since I'm juggling several of them, I'm going to be taking notes for a lot of them, and you're just going to see them slowly fill up, and then as the notes get done, I can go through and do the test runs, and then do the final recordings, and capture all the footage I need for it and all that fun stuff. But anyway, this may also result in me redoing things like Alwa's Awakening Guide, which I feel I still didn't do quite so well at. I've done it twice, and the first one was terrible. Second one, I screwed up on one of the bosses, and it was kind of a yammering mess. If I do it a 3rd time, I'm actually going to post-commentate it and do some proper recordings and demonstrations rather than just do it on the fly while I'm actually playing. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, Diablo 2 is on the list as well, but not officially in the R&D stages. I may start posting some notes on the website for it, but don't take it as a sign that it's going to be getting a guide right away. It would be released on the same channel as the other guides, so keep that in mind. If you have a game you'd like me to try and write a guide for, be sure to drop it down below. I'll consider it. I'll look at what information is available, what information I can glean from it, whether I can actually even play the game, because some games I might not have access to, but for the most part, if it's a used game that I can get a copy of, if it's not something that's completely out of print, completely impossible to find, and really ungodly expensive, I'm most likely able to cover it. So, and some things even out of print I might be able to cover. Just ask, and I'll see what I can do. But anyway, now, finally, what you've actually probably come here for was the update on this month's videos. We're for sure going to have 2 series resolving. One is the Diablo 2 Stupid Builds with the Hunger Druid, which you guys probably knew was ending pretty soon because, well, it's almost over as of the release of this. And you have Lost Sphere, which is ending later this month because we're getting close. We're about to do some side quests and then knock it out. That's pretty much where we're kind of sitting on that one. Both should be ending this month, with the Druid build being followed by the Pacifist Paladin, and Lost Sphere being followed by a yet-to-be-determined RPG. I haven't really decided which one I want to do. I've done some polls to see what the feelings were. They're kind of all over the place as far as people voting, just to be honest. So I might just throw a pin at a board and be like, I'm going with that one. I might even do a classic RPG. I don't know yet. Depends on what I'm feeling like whenever I start recording it. But anyway, we will of course be continuing the playthroughs of Battletech and Pillars of Eternity 2. I may go back and start recording Pillars of Eternity 1 and do a second playthrough of 2, just to see how it makes a difference, but that would be next year most likely, judging by how long the games are. But both of those are already likely to last more than this month, if not into next month, and even further in the case of Pillars of Eternity 2. That might last 4 or 5 months, more like Lost Sphere in length, if not longer. So that's there. But as far as the release schedule changing, the plan is to actually adopt a primary LP versus secondary LP kind of schedule, with the primary releasing daily and the secondary LPs, yes, plural, usually going to be aiming for 2 of them, releasing every other day, with alternating with each other. So that way they'd have their own little slots to kind of play around with. With Diablo 2 probably releasing its own time slot on the side, it's going to be every other day as well. Of course, with gaps between each subsection of the season, because I do need to take breaks from Diablo 2 or I'm going to burn out on it. So I got to keep that balance there. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. As far as anything else, good luck. Ask about it. I will always be interested in hearing about it and seeing what ideas you guys have. There is the major challenge that I've been kind of facing with the scheduling thing of, one, deciding what's too many releases per day. And I think my cap is 3 per day. I don't think I want to release more videos than that without it being an issue. And then there's also the issue of just recording it while I'm working a full-time job. The full-time job takes up a lot of my time, my energy, my mental resources. So some days I literally can't record. I'm just too tired from work. So we'll see how that works out. But anyway, that pretty much rounds up this month's update. If you have any questions, be sure to ask, and I'll try to answer them down below or in next month's update. And if you want to help the channel directly, the best thing you can do is, of course, like, comment, and share the video. Subscribe if they let you actually see what you're subscribed to anymore. They're ruining that. Don't get me started on that. That's a whole different video. But if you actually want to go further and support the channel like super directly, like actually not necessarily invest in it. Invest is a bad word. A bad word on the legal end of things. If you want to put money towards helping me with the channel, the Patreon is still alive. I do welcome any support on there, and even $1 there is worth like 1,000 something views on YouTube, just to put that in perspective. Because I think it's 1/3 of views get ads, and even less of that actually generates any real revenue. So it's like, okay, supporting this out of the pocket. So, and that's hard to do and keep everything balanced. But anyway, I only post occasional updates there. There are some exclusive things there, like the year-long project will get updates there, whereas most of the other ones, it's going to be on the website and then channeled over to there. But yeah, every $1 helps out a great deal with keeping the channel afloat. Even if it's just $1, that helps out more than you could believe. But anyway, now that I've shilled at the very end of the video, thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep gaming, have fun, and peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.